Happy Friday and welcome to today's workout. A super fun combination between having to keep good technique and stepping on the paddle on the burpees. What we're going to do is we start by doing 20, then 15 and then 10 dumbbell snatches and burpees over the dumbbell. Then you have to rest for 2 minutes and we start over in reverse order by doing 10, 15 and 20 dumbbell snatches and burpees over the dumbbell. The only thing you need to grab today is a medium heavy dumbbell. Can be 7.5, can be 10s, or ask your coach if you don't know. Grab your dumbbell, find your spot on the roof. See you there. Alright, first part of the warm-up, we want to make sure you're awake and your heart rate is going. We're going to start with 20 double bottom burpees. Stand up tall, jump all the way to the floor. My hips and my chest touch the ground. I jump my feet forward, back to the floor, and then come up and extend. That is 1 rep. I'd like you to do 20. Let's go. Good job, guys. Now that the heart rates are up, you want to make sure your body is ready for those dumbbell snatches. 2 movements, 2 rounds, starting with a staggered stance deadlift. What does that mean? It means 1 foot is staggered in front of the other. You're gonna grab your dumbbell, keep a big chest, the dumbbell stays close to the body. I'm gonna keep my front leg straight, and I push my hip back until I feel tension on the back of my leg, and I squeeze my glutes and push them together, back down, and push forward. Go for 10 reps on the right, then 10 reps, switching hands and legs on the left. After 10 and 10, bring the dumbbell to the floor. We go for 10 renegade rows. Step into a high plank. You can place your feet a little bit wider for this one. Squeeze the glutes and the core. And you're gonna row the dumbbell to the chest, bring it back to the floor until you've hit 10 reps on each side. 2 rounds, go. All right, last but not least, we're going to get to know our dumbbell a little bit better with 2 more movements. The first is a single arm dumbbell swing. It looks like a kettlebell swing, except we are using a dumbbell. I'm gonna stand with my feet below the shoulders, my chest is up, and the dumbbell is in one hand in between the legs. I'm gonna push my hips back and pull the dumbbell in between the legs, and I explosively throw my hips forward and swing the dumbbell to eye height. Then I switch hands, do the same thing on the other side. 8 times on each side, and then we go into push presses. Place the dumbbell on the shoulder with one head, and push your elbow in front of the body. I push my knees out and forward, and then I explosively jump the dumbbell up until I fully extend the arm in the top. And I want you to lower down slowly and with control in about 3 to 4 seconds until the dumbbell touches the shoulder and you come up. 8 on the right, 8 on the left. All right, time to get you going on the workout. Let me first take you through the movements, then the setup of the workout, and you'll be good to go. First movement today is the dumbbell snatch. For all of you who have done the open the last couple of weeks, you're very familiar with it. For the rest, let me take you through it. You start with the dumbbell on the floor and your feet below the shoulders. Make sure that the dumbbell is horizontal in front of the body and maybe even slightly behind you. Big chest, I'm gonna bring my hips back and down and grab the dumbbell with one arm. As you can see, my shoulders are higher than my hips and my chest is up. I want you to remember that while moving. From here, I bring up the dumbbell explosively, I pull up my elbow as high as possible, and I punch the dumbbell to the ceiling. One more time, a little bit faster. Hips are lower than the shoulders, chest is up, pull and punch. You can either bring the dumbbell back down to the floor, then switch arms, do the same thing, or if you're well coordinated, you can grab the dumbbell in the air into the other arm. Now, if this doesn't feel comfortable for you, your lower back, or in any way, you can go for hang snatches. That means we won't bring the dumbbell to the floor, but we're going to start with the dumbbell in front of the hips. From here, you pull it back and down a little bit, push the hips back, and you make the exact same movement by jumping up the hips, pulling up the elbow, and punching to the ceiling. One more time. Up, other side, punch up. Practice a couple of reps, then revisit me, we'll go to the burpees. Alright, after your set of dumbbell snatches, we go into the burpees. You put your dumbbell on the floor in the middle of your 6 feet section. You jump down to the floor, hips and chest touch the ground, you come up and you jump over the dumbbell to the other side. This is 1 rep. You go back down, jump over, etc. Pay close attention to the fact that you have to actually jump over your dumbbell. What happens a lot is you come down, you come up out of your burpee, you land behind your dumbbell, and you make a little bit of a ninja move behind your dumbbell. We want to see you jump over your equipment. Try 2 to 3 reps to see if that feels comfortable for you. If not, chat with your coach and he can help you with an adjustment. Alright, lastly, let's go through the rep scheme of today. You're going to have an 18-minute window in which you first do a downward ladder of 20, then 15, then 10 reps. You stop for exactly 2 minutes and take a rest, and you finish by doing 10, then 15, and then 20 reps of both movements. Please note that the time cap is 18 minutes including rest. That gives you 16 minutes in total to move and about 8 minutes per section to finish this workout. Set up your timer, place that dumbbell on the floor, big breath, air high fives, war faces, battle cries, have fun! Awesome guys, that must have felt great. How short were those 2 minutes of rest in between, weren't they? If you still have time left, we have a finisher for you, as always, which still includes your dumbbell. We'll go for 50 dumbbell dead bugs. A dead bug is where you lay on the floor with your feet in a 90-degree angle, your hands in the air, and your shoulders off the floor, and you press the lower ground in the floor, of your lower back into the ground. If you want to add a dumbbell to this, you grab it in between both hands, straighten them out, and hold it in front of the chest. You're going to straighten out one leg without moving anything else of the body, and alternate left and right until you've hit 50 on each side. Have fun. Good job, guys. Make sure you clean your dumbbell and then get into the cool down if you still have time. We're going to do a single leg stretch today. Place one foot in front of the body, the other one is pulled in. Make sure you pull that toe towards your body and push the chest forward. If your hands land on your knee, that's fine. If you can touch your toes, that's perfect. Just hold it here for 1 minute on each side. Really good job. Hope to see you this weekend. Bye.